here. As soon as it starts counting, there we go, very good. Alright, hello everybody, let's load the game. We're back in RimWorld to see how we do today because did we get an extra person last week? I kind of forgot. Maybe it was the week before. I think we ended on 4 people. Oh, hello, Brandon's here. Alright, Brandon is also here. That's right, we did have 4 people. Because Brandon kind of suddenly just joined out of nowhere, so that means we have more people to do stuff with. We still have a need for components. Oh yeah, these two, I remember now, have parasites, muscle parasites, and they need tending to, and they're getting glitterwilt medicine, which TomTom currently has right now, which I hoped would help remove the parasites, but so far it hasn't done much good. As you can see, I don't know how long these muscle parasites will last. We'll have to wait and see. Maybe it's just a continuous thing. I don't think we have like antibiotics or anything, because that's what you would need for something like that. Let's take a look at our research tab. Maybe there's like a medical thing that we could have used. Let's see, medical, that's machining, which is our medical section. Medicine production, and that's it. But what do you need for this? We have this. Requires no research bench. Yes, I know, but I already have it. I don't know where we're supposed to. Well, we need the components anyway. We need the Nutramine with herbal medicine. Oh, and cloth. Okay, did we get the Nutramine the other day? Doesn't look like we have it. We could have bought it from somebody, but no. Oh, we still have this psychic animal pulsar. That might be interesting. Oh, we didn't use that last time when we had a raid. Probably should try that. Currently, though, we have still the toxic buildup still outside. People are not allowed to leave the premises, although they can go outside here if they need to, and that's particularly for the animals, I guess, who occasionally go out to eat something. There's cargo pods. And that's corn. Okay, we'll get that once the toxic fallout is done. Hey, TomTom's here. And all coming in. Well, we'll see who's coming in. Depends on whether they have time or not. Anyway, let's go ahead and harvest some of this, because it looks like some of this is ready. Yes, very good. I've got to keep on the harvesting things. Great. What was I seeing? I wanted to see if we had some Nutramine, and I don't think we do. Only have this one glitterwilt medicine. Oh, 4. Okay. Which does not appear to do anything special, but we'll have to wait and see what it does. If it does anything at all. But both TomTom and Marvin still have them, so that's okay. Great. Oh, we've got huskies now. A group of huskies abandoned or lost have wandered into the area. Okay. I guess we need to... Oops, wait a second, you guys. You're going way too fast. I guess we'll have to open this door, and then they can go in. Come on, guys. Come on in, dogs. Oh, TomTom's going out. That's not good. I think everybody's going to go outside now because they have things that they want to do. But here come 1, 2, 3 huskies, and there should be a 4th one, I think, or was it just these 3? Oh, look, everybody's outside. Okay, so in the evening, I'm going to have to close it again because everybody's currently trying to get stuff now that I've opened a door. It's like opening the floodgates. And everybody is going to do everything that they need to outside for some reason. In the toxic fallout, which is great, but it's also freezing outdoors. I don't know if it's going to make a big difference. Great, we'll see about that. Anyway, oh look, these animals can now start to haul things. They've been, oh, they are actually. They're huskies that are able to haul things. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. There, they can do that. There's also a boss goods trader here. Caravan are arriving. Okay, good. That's nice as well. We can maybe see if they have some Nutramine or something. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Alright, I'll get Marvin on it because I believe he is the most social one still. And he needs to talk to Greg over here. Finally, a normal name. Not everybody has that on this planet. There. Meanwhile, hope everybody is doing fine over there still. Currently, no change here either, so we're all doing good here too. Oh, come on. Get to the thing. There we go. Cannot because of poor health. Okay, well, fine. Let's see. They have a whole bunch of animals that they could give us. They have chocolates, which is nice. Nutramine is over here. Should we try grabbing some of that? It costs 6, 7 euros, or dollars rather. Let's try grabbing a bunch. Let's sell the huskies that we just got, because we don't need huskies, actually. We're going to sell all 3 of these. They've only just arrived, so I don't really mind losing them. And I'll try to get as much of this as we can. Minus 300? No, that's not going to work. Okay, so how about 60? Is that good? Sure. There. You can take the dogs with you. We've just gotten them. We don't really need them. And so, there you go. And we'll bring the Nutramine in instead. Tom, I want you to get this. Okay, so I'm not really sure. Hey, Christina. I'm not really sure which bench we'll need for making these things. What I can do for medicine production. Let's take a look if I can look in here. What would we need to make the Nutramine? Not smithy, sailing bench, nope. Butcher tables, nope. Art benches, nope. High research bench, we don't have that anymore. Simple research bench, smelter, no. So what would we need? Where are the other things? Like, oh no, there's one here. Okay, so we could make some now. There's also a combat supplier, but they're flying around. Also good. Somebody could talk to them. I guess Marvin could if he's here. Go ask the Finch people if they've got anything for us. Or if they want anything from us. Yes, I know he's unhealthy currently. Okay, they only want to sell things. Is there anything here we want to buy? We don't have a lot right now, so we can actually buy some medicine. That's always a good idea. There you go. Great. Any medicine is greatly appreciated. Also, we now have very little silver, so there shouldn't be any reason for anybody to raid us, so that's also a positive. Don't really need it for anything else. Okay, so we now have Nutramine, we have cloth, and we have herbal medicine. So can I somehow make something out of these things? Where is the Nutramine? Did somebody bring it in? Somebody should have, but where is it? Where did it go? Or did nobody bring it in? I have it brought in. Let me just pause for a second because I need to find this before we continue. Otherwise we're going to waste it, I think. It's not in this stockpile zone. It is not here. Maybe TomTom is still delivering it. It should be in a cooler, I would think. No? Okay. Let's take a look at these storage settings. We should be able to get some of that. Manufactured, medicine. Not here. Drugs, maybe. Is it under here? No, it's not. I think it's under here. There. I don't know where else it is, or where it is currently, but any of these other places should not store it. It's not here, though. Does TomTom have it on him still? Sowing rice plant? No. Where did he put it? Where has our Nutramine gone? Where are the other stockpile zones? It has to be here somewhere. Oh, here it is. I see it. Now this thing should not carry it, so I'll just make sure to remove it here. So we don't have it sitting in uncooled storage space. Same thing with this one. This one does not accept it, so that's good. This one does also not accept it. Good. And this one shouldn't either, because this is more of a, it does, a general thing that we don't need. Oh, hello Inga. Inga's here as well. Let's take a look. And this one does not store it either. Okay. Good. Then I'll tell Brandon to correctly move this. And somebody needs to try and make something out of it. Did I just see an extra option? Cannot merge. No stack available to merge into. I don't want to merge it. I want to turn it into something else. Who is able to do that? Do you need like a certain doctoring level for that? Maybe Marvin is pretty good. Well, he's got 6 skills, the highest skills of all the people here. Everybody else has 5 or lower. Yeah. So maybe Marvin can do it. Let's see. What if we right click? Merging herbal medicine. No, I don't want to merge it. And also don't want to hold. I don't know how this is going to work, but that's fine. That's fine. Maybe this is one of those things that we could look up in this menu over here that keeps showing up. I want to see if we can make some production. Drug policies, nope. La 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 la. Reforming caravans. Doesn't say anything here about making drugs. Neutral. Amine. Amone. I don't see the thing that we're looking for. Okay, well, forget about it then. No, don't do that. Can I close this thing now, please? Thank you. There you go. Okay, so I don't know how that works yet. I think we need some type of production bench or something, but we don't have one, so maybe a crafting bench or not a stove, I would think. That's a butchering table. We had a few production benches. I don't know where we're gonna do it, but we have it just in case we figure it out at some point. But it's been moved into the cooler now, I think. Yep, there it is. Very good. And we also have some cloth, don't we? Yeah, here's a whole bunch of bolts of cloth, so that's not the issue either. So how do we do that then? Maybe it's under the medical tab. Let's take a look at the medical tab. Operations, add bill, harvest, euthanize, install. Nope, don't need any of that. Lavish defaults. Nope, that's not it either. Okay, but if you look over here, what does it say? Let's see, prerequisites, drug production, microelectronics, which we have, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to do this. Requires research bench to research it, high-tech research bench, but it doesn't actually do anything. Unlocks medicine. Yes, let's see how it's made. Contains basic drugs, tool for great. Market value. Deterioration rate, potency. I really don't know where to find this actually. Oh, it's finished. So, well, we have the option, but we don't know how to do it, so we'll have to do that some other time. Fine. In case we figure it out, we have Nutramine and the cloth and the herbal medicine, so should we figure it out somehow, suddenly get a brainwave, we should be able to make a whole bunch of it, because I've got 50 Nutramine and not a whole lot else to do. So let's take a look what we have here. Research bench. I could try to build it, but the thing is we don't have any more components, which is why I said wanted anything, because we have a lot of stuff that we want to make, but not a whole lot to make it with. Oh, the drug lab. That would make sense if we were to do that. Let's put that over here. Bad temperature. Okay, cancel it then. Why don't we put it... What would be a good temperature? Is it too warm in here? Oh, never mind. Maybe it's the drug lab made out of wood that we can use for this. Sounds like a logical name for something like that. Let's see, who is our construction worker? I want them to work on this thing as soon as possible. Construction is Inge and Brandon. Let's ask Brandon to do this. Already working on it. Okay. Didn't have to ask. He's just gonna go ahead and do that. So hopefully once we got this thing finally built, we can start making our own medicine instead of just using herbal medicine and hoping for somebody to bring us some medicine. Like the Glitter World stuff, which is very expensive. I don't think we're gonna be able to make the same level of production, I guess, of potency, but we have the Nutramine, so it should be at least worth something. Where's it going? Oh, it's cleaning. Why is he not continuing to work on this? Components. Oh, even this needs some components. Let's see. What do we have? How many components do we need? There's also a transport pod crash. Hang on, let me just take a look-see. No, not you. I want to take a look at the thing. This thing. How much components? 6. Okay, that's not going to work anytime soon. Okay. We have here Boris, who is apparently not a friend of ours. So let's go ahead and grab him. He might turn into a good person eventually. Let's take a look. Also from the Dark Pirates. How come he's in the transport pod? Weird. Okay, fine. Let's see. He is 65 years old. Currently an escaped convict. He's got the haircut for it. Incapable of caring. Well, I guess he would be if he were like a convict. He's also a psychopath, iron-willed, and greedy. So I don't think we want this person in our colony, quite honestly. But okay, we're going to put him in jail for the time being. He's not going to get much better. He wouldn't have survived out here in the toxic fallout wastes because we still have the toxic fallout going on. But if we manage to let him escape the map with his life, maybe we'll get a slight boost with the bunch. What are they called again? Shall I deconstruct something that has components in it? Is this a fueled stove? Does it have components? Does it need components to be built? Because then I'll just take this thing apart. Doesn't say, but I can look that up over here. Let's see, production. Fueled stove requires only steel. Okay. Medical emergency. On who? Boris, I guess. Somebody needed treatment though. I think it's TomTom or... Oh no, TomTom has toxic buildup, muscle parasites. Hey, has TomTom shed his parasites? Because they're not here anymore. Does somebody else have them? No. Okay. Oh, Boris has died because of blood loss. Well, that's just too bad. He didn't look like he was going to make it anyway. He had lost about 60% of his health anyway, maybe even 70. Just probably read the title and anything easy to please. Huh? Yeah, anything can come falling out of the sky. We'll be happy. Even a nearly dead pirate. Well, not really. Marvin's food binging. Is everybody inside? No, all the animals are still walking around outside, which is not a good idea because that gives you toxic buildup, but that's fine. We'll just leave it at that. Marvin's... He was supposed to be eating, but he's actually playing horseshoes. Okay. I don't mind. Let's wait until it's nighttime so we can close the door again and keep everybody inside. Because all the animals are now just going out whenever they feel like it, apparently. You're still dead? Yeah, but you can't come back to life, you know. I can't resurrect you. This is not a Frankenstein simulator, unfortunately. So, until another female drops out of the sky, you're not here, quite honestly. Can't help it. What time is it? It's like midnight, so everybody should be going to bed. Why is this mare still outside? What are you doing? Look at this horse. Of course. Is he gonna walk all the way around? Why not just go back? What are you eating? Strange creature. Okay, well, go back inside. Here he comes. There he goes. Okay, good. Now this door gets to close because we don't want everybody running around the wasteland. Marvin's still eating. That's fine because we have a lot of food here right now, so that's okay. We don't need to have... Hey, hello. Oh, so when they have like a break, they are actually able to go outside because he did try to open this door. See? He's just going outside now. When everybody else is ignoring the doors because they're like law-abiding colonists. But why does he go outside? Why does he go out here and then come back that way? Weird. Okay, he's done pigging out. Good. Luckily for him, he was inside by the time he was done pigging out. Otherwise, he probably would have locked himself out, thinking that he couldn't open the door. Margaret has collapsed. Okay, somebody better bring him in then. Hang on, where is he? Where did he go? Where is he? Oh, there's Marvin. TomTom. Oh, he's already doing it, I think so? No, he's refueling a passive, it says here healthy, huh? Is he on his feet? Or he's sleeping? Oh, I thought he needed rescue. Gentle snow. Does that mean we no longer have the toxic fallout? Does look like it's gone. Okay, then I'm just going to open the doors again. Allow all of them doors so people can go outside and do what they need to do. Whatever that may be. There. Finally. It's just really cold outside now. Well, only -3. It's okay. It's manageable. It's not the -40 that you occasionally get for other things, other events. But we really need some components. And not dead prisoners. Oh, he's already been buried. That's fast. Good. Or did somebody just put him in the discard pile? Yeah, I don't see him. He's gone. Maybe he left all the same. That's weird. Because he was just sitting in there, so where did the body go? Confusing. Okay, well, fine. He's gone. That's been taken care of. Can you make all of those rooms bigger? Well, no, because I can't expand everything. But for a bedroom, this is actually the perfect size, 5x5. They like 5x5 rooms. Somebody tested it out. If you make it bigger than this, then it doesn't really give them a bigger bonus or anything like that. So the ideal room size for bedrooms is 5x5. So we're just going to leave it right there. 5x5. Is that also one of those codes for the radio? I don't know. But that's the ideal bedroom size, so that's how we're going to keep it. There we go. We got some potatoes coming in. And a little bit of rice. Good. Nobody's replanting our heal roots. What does that require? I think somebody needs like a good skill for that. Heal root is 8. Oh, I think we have somebody who can do that. Growing, 15, 7. Okay, so the person who's supposed to be growing is the one who is able to grow the heal root, so let's not do this then. Let's switch these two. There you go. Good, now they can actually replant. There we go, Marvin's currently immediately replanting the heal roots. 1, but that'll give us more medicine eventually. Not that we're about to run out with 384 herbal medicine, but you know, you never know what's going to happen. Somebody might come in and sneakily steal everything because that's their special lot in life or whatever the game thinks is funny to throw at you. So we don't want that necessarily. We just want to have the option to grow more. What are these? Brambles. Okay, that looks really weird. Really weird. Oh, this thing has been filled. Good. Quest filled. What a surprise. Rescue Miles couldn't do it. I know, because there's too many people there with turrets and stuff that we can't fight. That's a dead creature. Okay. We can move that if we want to, I guess. Has all the corn been taken? Yep, looks like all the corn is in. Great, so we don't have any components right now. I think there's also cargo pods. Let's take a look what we have this time. What's this? Oh, synthwave. That's good for making clothes. We can grab that, I guess. Whenever somebody has a minute, it'll probably be one of the creatures. Started my garden: tomato plants, cucumbers, potatoes, carrots. Nice. In Minecraft or in real life? Both is good, of course, obviously, but real life is even more handy, so you can grow your own vegetables. Let's go ahead and grab this and build a couple of copies, because you never know where you're going to need them. Also, there's an exotic goods trader. Wow, there's so much going on right now. Marvin is still a little bit sick, but I'll wait till he gets up so I can actually go ahead and tell him to call them, unless somebody else is also reasonably social. Nope, he's still the best one. There's also a visitor. Hang on, what's this? A tamer from the Purple Swamp Nation is visiting the colony. He is named Giraffe Braga, and he seems to have a few items to trade. Okay, that's nice. But also, I need Marvin to be here for that. Where is Giraffe? You'd think a giraffe would stand out. Oh, there he is. We'll wait for them to come closer, because Marvin's currently not awake anyway. They are from the Purple Swamp Nation. Why are they traveling all by themselves? Pretty daring, because I know that there's still pirates on the loose. You know what? I'm going to pull Marvin out of bed. Come trade with this giraffe. Oh, they're coming in. Or they're just moving through, maybe. Yes, I know. Well, let's see. They could sell some pemmican, herbal medicine. We could sell them some of that. We have 615 cloth. They have 177 silver. Do we really want anything of theirs, though? Pemmican or herbal medicine. We don't really need either. We could try selling some of our old clothes that are just worn, like this one over here. We can definitely get rid of that. 50%, 21%, 50%. And this revolver at 17%. You can have that for sure. That'll give us 43, and we could buy a few pemmican with that or something. Don't know how much they have. Here, let's just make a little trade. It'll make them happy that they've actually got something to trade. Now it's even. We don't have to change any silver. They get some, whatever it is that I just gave them, old clothes, and we have some pemmican, which is going to be brought in by the dog. Oh, he's eating it. Okay. Or he's barfing over it. I don't know. He's eating. Oh, wow. This dog ate the entire stack of pemmican that we just bought. Labrador Retriever 4 must have been very hungry. Okay. Very good. Real life. Okay, good. Nice. Have you posted a video on that or some pictures? You could put pictures on the Discord. Definitely want to see that. Saw some pictures of the things that you're also building in Minecraft as well. In case you guys didn't see that, which you probably haven't because it was on our Discord server. Brandon is actually going to remake a picture of Magoo and Stripper, but then in Minecraft, make a photorealistic block, I guess, in Minecraft that from a distance it looks like an actual picture. So he's really working on that. We're going to work on that tomorrow as well to gather some of the needed ingredients, which we're going to need a lot of acacia wood and birch, I saw, and a whole bunch of wool. So we're going to work on sheep farming and etc. That's interesting to watch. So you definitely want to check out the Discord server, which is on the video that I posted a while back about the Discord server with the rising sun thing in the background, the vaporwave type of background that I used. There's a link in the description. You can go and click on that if you already have Discord, of course, and if you don't, you can always install it because it's free. Why not? And then you can see what we're talking about in between time, which is one of these things as well. So we want to check that out. But it's going to be very nice once it's done. And we're going to work on that tomorrow. Aside from working on my house, of course, which still needs a bit of decoration, but since it's a small house, it's going to be quickly decorated, I imagine, because we don't have a lot of space to put stuff anyway. That'll be fine. Although I do want to work on the outside corners. Might want to use something white that I can turn into stairs, like concrete maybe? Does that turn into stairs? Don't know, I'll have to figure that out. We'll see. We'll get to it eventually, but eventually we'll see a picture of the ducks in Minecraft. Visitors are leaving. Okay, bye. Oh, speaking of visitors, Marvin, there's somebody on the comms call cast thing, whatever you call that. Comms console? We can buy an alpha beaver if you wanted to. I don't. Oh, components. We need components. We can sell a donkey apparently. And I kind of want to do that because we need to buy components for the thing. They're only 37. We could also sell... Well, we can sell anything, actually. Okay, we need components as much as we can. We're selling the donkey. Very sorry. Oh. Didn't I say sell the thing? I did. If we buy 5 of them, even if we sell the donkey, we still don't get anything back. Okay, that's all we can do right now. Selling another animal. There you go. Hopefully you're able to get a little bit of everything. Well, yes, hopefully it'll grow. Should grow. Don't know what the temperatures are usually like where you are, but you look like you're in a temperate zone, so it should grow in the growing season. And by fall you might have some nice tomatoes and carrots, cucumbers, and potatoes as well. Nice. Make sure to water them a lot, particularly the cucumbers, because cucumbers are mostly just water, and you need to make sure that it has enough water so they can grow nice and big, because that is what determines their size. Another box good trader. See, they did read the stream title. There's all sorts of traders coming by. The box good trader known as Lowell's Transit Company. Another box good trader. They are not affiliated with any faction. Well, that's nice. Let's call them. That's like the 4th trader that we've seen today. Maybe they'll want to buy some more. Oh, we can buy ducks, guys. Oh, nice. Do they lay eggs? Oh, we're going to have to sell some creatures to get some. Sell some to get some. Why don't we sell some of our dogs? They also have goats. Oh, we have a mare and I think I've sold all of the donkeys, but maybe we'll be able to trade a few back or get some from the map. I think we should do that. We can give them a couple of dogs and get at least 1 duck back. I want 1 female and 1 male duck. So 1 of these and 1 of these. That's 138. So that means we're going to sell a couple of dogs. This one's 127. And we'll sell a puppy. There we go. We're gonna get some ducks, guys. Here they are. See, there are ducks in the game. I didn't know that. But now we've seen them. There we go. 1 male and 1 female. So hopefully they'll actually go ahead and procreate. And then we'll get a whole bunch of ducks. So we can start our own duck farm here. This will be the new 50 ducks in a hot tub premises. It's a little bit more under attack and not by wolves. Or foxes, I want to say. I haven't heard them quack yet. There you go. Did you hear? Very quietly. I'll wait. Don't know if you guys can even hear that. It's so quiet. Okay, fine. There's some ducks now. Great. Have to decide where to place it in the area in our land of the picture. Good question. Why not near or next to or on top of That's a whole bunch of different options. But you have this big white building that we're currently using that was supposed to be like a restaurant or something. Like maybe on top of that, like on the front, like a facade. That would be interesting. Instead of cafe, whatever it says up there, just put it on top of the thing. Okay? Question mark? What? Anyway, so there's that. So maybe you can put it on top of that white restaurant thing. Oh, this is not the wildlife. I'm looking for things we can tame. All we have is boom rats, hares, and squirrels. So that's going to be a little bit hard to tame. At least we could tame, I guess. Look. They're sleeping a bit far from each other, but they are there. Okay, great. So we got ducks now, finally. That's interesting. I think they're going to give us eggs or something. Let's take a look at their description. Let's see. Very common type of farm bird, also appearing in the wild. The duck is raised for its delicious meat. It grows quick but lays eggs. Quite rarely. Okay, rarely lays eggs. Okay, fine. That's fine, but it will lay eggs occasionally, so that's good. Trainability, none. It's just there. It's just, I guess, ours. It's tame, and that's about it. You can't do anything else with them. You can't train them. You can't tell them to come over. But we have them now, and that's the most important thing. There we go. Well, got something positive out of today's trading then, at least. How's Marvin's health doing, by the way? Because we haven't looked at that for a while. Nope, that's right. You need to go in here. Just until healed. And then somebody's going to have to come over here to take care of your health. Feeding. No, you need to make sure to give him some medicine. So we got a few components now for the ducks. Exchange them. Or earlier we got some components for somebody else. And this thing needs 6 of them. Okay, but maybe he can actually bring some more components. Where are they? I bought 4 of them from somebody. Where are the components? Maybe they've been used for other things already. Maybe they've been thrown in here? No, doesn't have anything. This thing? Nope, also doesn't have any. I don't know where our components have disappeared off to. They are somewhere. Here's 3 of them at least. Can I not just tell him to bring them there? No, they're right here. Okay. Brother's coming over with food. Oh, nice. Did he cook it himself or what? Or did he just go ahead and bring it or from somewhere else? Like he's been to the Chinese and he's bringing it home. Both are good options, of course. But maybe he's a chef. Who knows? Nothing to harvest here. Okay, can we harvest anything else? Like, are there still some bushes somewhere? No, it's winter, so there probably aren't any berry bushes currently growing anything, but there might still be some hill roots, although we don't really need that right now. Because we got our own. Alright, fine. Fine, that's all taken care of. Marvin, have you had your... Oh, you don't have any health conditions? Really? Oh, it's been taken care of. The parasites are gone. They just kind of disappeared on their own. They lasted about as long as the toxic fallout as well, like almost a month or 2. They were really annoying, but currently he is very healthy. That's good. Okay, great. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. But why can't Ben work on this thing if there aren't... Like, there's components right next to it. Strange. Alright, well, never mind. Fine. Let's see. Are there any more wildlife creatures currently? We've got some rats, got some hares, boom rats, squirrels. No, we don't want any of that. We have only a few now. We've lost all of our donkeys because I sold them off because I needed the money, but still. And we do have our mare still, and these guys can also haul. But they need to be tamed a bit. What's this? Oh, this is for attacking. I think they're too young right now. Yeah, age 80. This one can, though. That's good. You have 2 creatures currently able to haul. That's nice. There's a mad hare on the loose. Is everybody going to sleep? Nope, this dog is walking outside. Okay, fine. It'll attack humans, though, right? I'll just make sure to close the door so people don't go out. Pretty sure that the dogs are safe, so we don't need to worry about them. It'll attack everyone it sees, except for people. They don't attack people. Or, I mean, except for people, except for animals. Where is he anyway? Should be charging us right there. See? Have to wait till it goes to sleep. Or go somewhere else. I don't know where the dog is. Oh wait, I'll open the door on the other side. So that the dog doesn't come in that way. And they can still go in. They'll just go out around the building. And then eventually they'll make it to the door. But the mad hare is just going to stay on this side. There, see, the dog's now going all the way around to the other door. That's great. I just hope that no other creatures are going to go out of the house now. With this mad hare on the loose. I just want the dog to come in. That's basically. Are you still working from home, Choco? Yep, everybody here is still working from home. Because we haven't been told that we can go back to the office. And currently I don't know if we would do that right away anyway. Because our office is not super wide. All the rooms are, well, they contain like 4, maybe 6 people usually, but they're not super large rooms, so we wouldn't be able to always show up at the same time anyway. And of course you have those areas that are like communal areas, like the coffee machine and the bathroom, stuff like that. You wouldn't be able to use that if somebody else was there. And on top of that, even if there's nobody physically there, if they have it, they can still leave things on the touch areas, I guess, of viruses. If they breathe on the door handle and you then start touching it yourself to go to the bathroom, you might end up catching the virus anyway. So I don't think everybody's going to go back to the office once they start saying that we could. And also public transport is going to be an issue. That's probably the first thing that needs to be taken care of, because if you go on the train, everybody, there's only so much space there for people to stand and sit at 6 feet distance, so we need to make sure that not everybody goes by train or by bus on day 1. I don't know how they're going to do that though, because, you know, I mean, I start fairly early, so usually the train's very quiet for me because I have one of the first trains, so I think I will be able to get enough space on the way over, but the way back it's starting to get close to rush hour, and I think we'll have more people coming in the train then. But I think if I left a half an hour sooner, it shouldn't be an issue. Or maybe just work half days from the office, so you go home around noon or something. Pretty sure something's possible, but there'll be the rush hours that everybody knows, like between, what is that, 8 and 10 or something, 8 and 9, 8 and 10, where there's normally packed trains. How are you going to prevent half of them not showing up, or showing up when they shouldn't? I mean, you can't prevent them from not showing up. So there's going to be issues there. We're going to have to wait and see how they're going to take care of that. Because even if you were to take like tape and say, like, mark all the seats that cannot be used, that doesn't mean that there's only going to be enough people to sit on the seats that you can use when the train arrives, because people don't know who else is showing up. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Nobody knows who's going to show up at the train, so we can't see how busy or quiet it's going to be. Unless we want to do like a registration app or something, like I would like to take the train on this day and day with these people, because I know them and I don't want to be in the same train as them. Okay, so we put a few components in here. No, just steel. Okay. But we actually fixed this thing now, the solar generator. So that's good. We got some more power coming in. Great. Can always use more power. We're cooking. We're cleaning. We've got a mad hare somewhere, which I think has fallen asleep. I don't see it running around anymore. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gotten tired of running around, so I think I'll just open the doors and then everything will be fine. At least fine enough. I think it's over here. There is a hare here, but it's not mad. So that's also not bad. There. Everybody can go back outside. Yay! So yes, if there is like an app or something that can you can use to register a seat on the train, that might be useful. That we can see, okay, I can take the train on this day. I'm going to reserve this chair, like in an airplane basically, and then apply that to public transport. Then it might be possible for people to take the train and the bus again. But you can't always make sure that everybody who shows up was supposed to be there. Currently though, we don't have any such apps, so we can't do that yet anyway. So talking about things that don't even exist. Speaking about apps, they were planning on like implementing this app here that you could basically use to see if you were ever near anybody who had or been tested positive for the coronavirus, but a lot of people don't want to install that because it is kind of like a Big Brother type thing that they know where you are. Well, that's not supposed to be the case. It's supposed to be safe and secure and private and everything, but nobody really believes it because the phone basically already tracks where you are anyway. And then the app also says, oh, hey, you are or are not infected by the coronavirus, or you've been next to this person who has. So we need to know where everybody is in order to be able to tell that. So that app is probably not going to be released. They are using it in other countries, I believe. Weren't they using that in like Austria or something? I don't know. Somewhere in Europe they already had the app in use. And about 30% of people installed it. So that's already quite positive in itself. Like you have 30% of people who are at least able to self-quarantine as soon as they are aware that they were near somebody who was tested positive for the coronavirus. And the other 70% would just have to be more careful, I guess. Oh well. Yes, of course the sun is shining outside now and the temperature is going up, so there's a lot more people wanting to go outside. And when I walk the dog, I do see a lot more people strolling around, which in itself cannot or is not a problem. But of course, if you have too many people who are just going for a stroll, won't Matt said he did say he had the flu virus. Don't know if you're just joking around. Maybe he's like joking around. I don't know. You can't really tell with Matt. It usually takes a while before he tells you gotcha. But maybe he does have it. I don't know. Which video was that? I missed that. Well, look it up in a while. Didn't he say that a while back as well? I think he said it once before. Because I vaguely remember him joking about it previously as well. So maybe he's like trying to get people worried, and then after a while he'll come back with a video saying, oh, just kidding, I'm perfectly fine. Fooled you. Who knows? But if he does catch it, I don't know. He's currently back in Canada, right? I don't know anymore where he is. Where are you? Because I can take a look in the WhatsApp group here. And Venezuela live updates. A lot of people join. In Valencia. Oh, working on my house in Valencia, Venezuela. So it doesn't sound like he's currently quarantining. I don't even know what Venezuela is doing right now in the ways of coronavirus. Up until recently, people in Mexico weren't doing anything about the coronavirus, but that was mostly because of the president saying that there wasn't anything to worry about. But I think that has changed as well. And slowly but surely, it spreads across the world, like the awareness. I mean, the virus as well, but I mean the awareness that something needs to be done for it is spreading across the world. Also, there is a few places where they have a second wave, which is, I think, also caused by the weather because people go outside more. I believe Japan was having an issue with that, and in some places in China as well. South Korea, maybe? I don't know. I think all the places where they announced a little bit too quickly that I had taken care of it and everything was under control, that people thought, oh, everything's under control, I guess it's okay now to just go do my usual thing. And then it turned out not to be okay. Because I was thinking, like, a lot of people that get tested have the serious version of the virus. These are, like, more affected by the virus, but there are also a lot of people who have the virus and aren't even really aware of it because they have almost no symptoms, and those people are walking around all over the place. So you got like people that are hardly affected by it and they just go about their business, they go grocery shopping, they go walk the dog, and they're passing it off to each other. Other people who are also not really affected by it carry it along, and nobody really notices that there is a virus going around in the area until somebody catches it who does get really sick of it, and then they say, oh, we've had another case of coronavirus in this and that location, but there were many more cases that we just don't know about because nobody's really been tested because they don't feel sick. You know what I mean? So it's not really a case of if you have it, you really get sick, and that's when you should self-quarantine, because you can have it and not know it and pass it off to a whole bunch of people because you think you're healthy and okay to go outside. And that's how it keeps going around, I think. What is this? Oh, I have a growing zone here. Plant heal roots. We don't really need that right now. Let's just delete this. We have a whole bunch of space here which we could use for other things. I don't really need any more rooms or anything, so maybe we could build something here for other purposes. Don't know what. No idea, but we have a whole bunch of sandstone and slate. We could double wall this area. Why not? Let's do that. Make a couple of slate walls here. Give them something to do. And I'll also give the raiders something to do when they try to come in here. So they don't get so bored just breaking down one wall. There we go. Let's see how far this goes. Not enough stored. Okay. Up to here we can use slates. Everything else is going to be sandstone, which is this, I believe. Yeah. This. And that needs to be double walled. Also this area. There's a caravan spot here, I think. I need to remove that. Look, and that'll also give Brandon something to do because he has construction as one of his things on his agenda. Okay, so this here caravan spot's gonna have to move. And now I'm gonna deconstruct this one and put, yes, I know it's occupied. I want to put a wall here. There. That will give our Brandon something to do. He can build all these things. Yeah, make sure to get the corners first. Maybe I want to remove this one currently so he can still build this, and I'll put this one in later. Because as we have seen in the past, if there's a corner, they are likely to build the outside parts of the corner first and then forget about the actual corner itself, and then we have to do it all over again. Just like we had to do over here the other day. It's a waste of time. Okay, so they can do that. That gives us something to do. We've already built one of these. We could maybe put another one of these down here and then remove that one, like over here. We could put two side by side if we had enough components, which we don't, but not enough stored, I know. But once we get some, we could definitely build it. Even more power for us. Let's see, we got some over here. We got a couple over here. Didn't we already have some? Oh no, wait, they're right here. Wow. Didn't even see them. Maybe I could put it down here. Cancel this. Build a copy here. There. And then one over like that. Forget about you. There. Put them over there. And maybe we can put like a third over here when we ever get to that part, I guess. There, so that's that. I'm going to fast forward because they are currently sleeping. Not very interesting to watch that because they're not doing anything. We've got our ducks here. How are our ducks doing? They're doing okay. Nothing to report yet. One of them's 4 years old and the other one's 3. I don't know how old ducks can get. But they are, I think they're about, well, they're reasonable adults right now. Hares, rats, squirrels, only small creatures on the map right now. With raccoons, also not big enough to train and haul things, so we're just gonna have to wait until donkeys or horses or other things come by. Oh well. Can I just check real quick? See if there's any chat messages that I'm missing? I guess not. Okay. Good. Then it's just quiet. That's also possible. Replanting things. So what shall we do next? We've gotten, oh, another chunk of space. Oh, nice. That's good because that thing will show. Oops, right here. Nice. That thing will have some components which we can use for other things, which I want to use for the drug lab. I think I'll cancel these guys so we can put the components where they need to go. Brandon, could you deconstruct this first? I need... Oh, another bad hair is here. Oh no. Oh, it's coming. Whoa. Please. Wow, hang on. He's running. You have a bolt action rifle. Come out over here. Where are you? Oh, TomTom's here. Does TomTom have a gun? He has a steel mace. Okay. Come over here and kill this hare, please. Oh, Inga's right here, so it should be okay for them to shoot them pretty quick. Get him. She could have taken a shot. Nope, done. Okay. Brandon needs to go lie down and heal from the attack of the terrible bunny. Inga as well. just to be sure, because you never know, they might get infections or something like that. It's gone mad. Okay, taking care of that. He did manage to take this apart, and that's good, because now we have components, which I'm going to haul. Make sure that we get it. And fast forward a little bit so people walk a little bit faster. There we go. 8 components should be good enough for our thing here. And I know he's currently sleeping, Brandon, but I would like him to reserve these components for our drug lab, which we're going to need. Is anybody else good at construction or reasonable at construction? Let's take a look. Inga has 2 skills, but they're both in bed right now. I could ask TomTom to do it. TomTom, try building this thing, please. There we go. Oh, he's playing horseshoes. Well, excuse me. Need wood. Okay. Well, that's good. But did they put all the components in here? Yes, they did. Good. Now we're just going to have them cut some trees. Over here. Chop wood. That's the B. Okay. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. That'll give us some wood. Not a whole lot, but enough, I would hope, for the thing. There. Inga is fully healed. Good. That'll take care of her. Let's see now. Brandon is also fully healed almost. Who's got the plant cutting, by the way? I keep forgetting who's got what. TomTom does. Alright, I think TomTom's in bed, right? Yep, he is. Okay, so tomorrow I want them to start cutting the trees so we can get some wood and finally get this drug lab up and running so we can start making our own drugs with the Nutramine, cloth, and herbal medicine that we've got. There we go. Inga's cooking late at night because I believe it is 2 in the morning. Sometimes she just can't sleep. And you need to make sure to cook some meals. Let me just quickly grab the thing here and put it over there, because maybe YouTube's having another issue like it had a while back where I couldn't see what was being said. Remember when you guys were yelling at me and people were like, oh, I don't think they can hear us, your microphone's off that day? I'm not seeing anything coming through the chat currently. Maybe just not saying anything, that's also possible. I think Inga has her food coming in with her brother, so probably she's doing her own thing right now. People are probably listening in the background. Okay, I just wanted to know if it's working, that is all. We'll see, and if not, then that's okay too. It's only like 6 minutes until we stop, and then we can just continue talking again tomorrow, or you can go into the Discord, like I said. Be sure to check out the video about my Discord server and download Discord and make an account. And then you can go ahead. You remember that. Yeah, see? You say, yeah, I remember that. Oh, now it's in the other chat. Okay, good. So there's that. You can go ahead and install, make a free account on Discord, and join us via the link. Probably better to click that link on the phone. Well, you can open it on your computer, I guess, if you have a computer. And then you can just chat with us in a gigantic chat room with all sorts of other things, where you can post videos and pictures and, I don't know, write stories about what's been happening, talk about things that you're doing, etc. All of these things. Oh, looks like it's been built, you guys. It's here. Let's add a bill for making medicine. Yes. Requires a skill below. None of your columns currently have the skill crafted for intellectual floor. Okay, well, I'm just going to say do it 10 times and hope that somebody eventually will have these skills. Intellectual 4 and crafting 4. Let's see, crafting 3, intellectual 7. Okay, so if he were to get more crafting skills, he could do it. Crafting 4, intellectual 2. Okay, that's a little bit slower to do that. Crafting 1, intellectual 7. Crafting intellectual. Okay, so Marvin is the most likely one to do that. You can post pictures, yeah. Looks nice and green in the greenhouse. Yes, it does. Very nice and green. Is this the greenhouse? That's also green. You can post pictures, you can post video links, that sort of thing. Maybe you have to check the permissions if you can post all those things. I think you can, because the other day Brandon wanted to post something and I had to fix something for him to do so. That should now be possible for everybody to do, regular members, so you should be able to post pictures if you have some. If you you want to show us something, make sure to put it in the Discord and we can all take a look. Closest to being able to do it, so maybe I want him to start crafting to catch up his skills. There, if he has nothing left to grow, then I want him to start crafting so he can work on his skills to pay the bills. Oh, he's cleaning right now. That's the other number one priority that you have. I want him to start crafting. This is a tailoring bench. Isn't that this one? I think if I turn this one back on, he'll start crafting, making clothes. There we go. Oh, no, he's cleaning. It's on. He just went over here to flick the switch. This is a crafting thing, right? Do-do-do-do-do. Can work 50% normal, rapid tailoring of clothes, stuff cover, flammability, work to build, doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure this is a crafting thing. In any case, we also have here a wooden Stonecutters bench, so we can always cut some stone if we needed to, but for that we do need some blocks that we can cut stone from. We've been using up a lot, that's why there's so little currently. Let's grab all these slate chunks. You can haul all those in, and then we can make slate blocks. There are quite a few chunks here of marble though, so we should be able to use those. I don't know. Greenhouse is thriving. Ah. Yes, you can post pictures there. Oh, I already saw that message. I thought you posted it a second time. But yes, post pictures, post videos, post stories, I don't know, ask questions, hangout chat, whatever it is that you like. There you go. This is also very green looking. Look at that. Very nice. Okay, good. So if Marvin is going to start crafting, he's plant cutting though, Marvin. What are you doing? I thought it was supposed to be growing. Why is he plant cutting? You don't even have plant cut. Okay. Maybe it's removing it because it's ripe and that means it's okay to pull it out and then grow something else? I don't know. I'll have him craft for a while. I'll just make sure to put this on 2 so he can go ahead and craft instead of growing right now. We can grow later. Don't worry about it. Look, he's got some medicine that he's hauling. Make sure to do some crafting so you can get your crafting skill up. Where are you going, Marvin? Cutting stone blocks from chunk. Okay, here you go. Now he's actually going to go ahead and cut some stone, which is going to work on his crafting skill. How much does he need for the next level? Oh, not too much. He is a little over halfway there, so that's good. This should give him crafting skill points, right? It's not going up much. Learns at minus 35%. Okay, so he's not super interested in it, so it's going a little bit slow. Okay, fine. Fine. What's going to happen next? We've had a lot of traders today coming in and getting us some supplies that we really badly needed. We've got an extra ship chunk for the components, which is great. We've got the drug lab enabled now. We should be able to make our own medicine. Were it not for the fact that nobody has and crafting 4 and intellect 4. But we're working on that by sending Marvin out to craft blocks, which we could always use for the wall, which is also being built by Brandon, so we can have a double wall all over the place. Oh, I see he's built this corner here already. That means we can tell him to build this little bit, and then this area will be complete. And then the entire area here will be double walled. That'll be much safer for us. We also had somebody dropping in from the sky who was a prisoner and who died shortly afterwards, and I was never able to find the body. I'm pretty sure he's in here somewhere. Blackfen, no, Boris. Oh, this is Boris right here. He was buried here. Okay. Real life isn't quite that far along yet. Okay. Well, eventually it'll get there. I don't even have a greenhouse. We should get like one of those mini greenhouses that you can put on your balcony or something. That might be fun. So you just have like one of those tiny little boxes with a couple little glass things that can grow like little tomato plants and things like that. That might be good to do. And that'll be fun as well. A little here, quote unquote. And hopefully that'll continue next week as well. Who knows? How big is your greenhouse? I don't know. Let's wait and see. Either way, tomorrow, of course, we're going to be back on Minecraft. We're going to go work on the interior of the house. I'm also going to try to work on the exterior a little bit to make it a little bit more what I had in mind. It'll be fun. We're also going to quickly grow some trees, and we're also going to get a whole bunch of sheep, hopefully, or at least a pen to put the sheep in, so we can start on the gigantic picture of Magoo and Stripper, which will be somewhere in the town. You have a slightly big backyard. Okay, I don't have any. I have a balcony. Someday I'll have a house with a nice big backyard and my own parking space, so all my problems will be over. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Have a nice evening. Have a nice day tomorrow. Make sure to stay safe and be careful. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now.